You know, I'm in pain, Devin.
Why?
I'm
Why? Why would you be in pain?
well, see, you got like you got like I don't know. Like if there was like a level for depression, I'm sure in the next I don't know. You know how like medical it takes time for things to catch up in terms of like terminology or like just medicine period, but eventually like there will be textbooks in, graduate schools or med school where it's going to be charts for depression,
Mm,
and you're going to hit a level where it's just going to say Baltimore Ravens fan,
okay.
and
I thought it would say loop syndrome.
that'll be probably like a it would be that's funny. It would be above like severe depression,
Sure.
like probably the next notch, like severe depression. It's like severe
I think
depression
maybe a
slash
notch
anxiety, and then
under,
like boom.
like right under.
That's funny. That's funny that you think. It's funny that you think severe depression is worse than being a Ravens fan. Um,
You know
because
what?
it's not.
You guys might be a little bit right of severe depression. So,
In terms of it's worse than
I,
or
either way, just this, whatever it is, a smidge to the right, maybe wide right.
it's all right, all right, all right, all right. You got one or two left. You got one or two left. Um, so like I was saying, it's severe depression and then Baltimore Ravens fan.
Sure.
And I mean, we could talk about the game, but before the game, I mean, if you really just like a timeline, you got what 2014, 2015, double digit lead versus the Patriots in the playoffs. Julian Edelman just throws touchdowns and Patriots win.
Well, before
And
that,
then what I think we take a jump. Oh, you want to go before? You want to go to Billy Cundiff? Do you
12,
want to
yeah,
drop back to Billy
2012,
Cundiff?
Billy Cundiff,
Because
yeah.
I was gonna start like right after our last, Super Bowl. But
Gotcha.
you could go to Billy Cundiff and say that. Sure, you could go to Billy Cundiff,
But yeah,
and then
Cundiff and
you
then
got
Glory and
the
then
two double digit.
yeah,
Exactly. Billy Cundiff, a little bit of glory, and then years and years of a notch above severe depression, because like I said, double digit leads versus New England, in New England in the playoffs, blown. And then you move forward a few years, and I want to say it was Joe Flacco still around, and all we need to do was beat Cincinnati in the final week of the regular season, and boom, there goes Tyler Boyd with. This was still Andy Dalton, this was Andy Dalton. Boom, there goes Tyler Boyd for a touchdown with 40 seconds to go. Ravens season's over, and then you move up a little bit more. What like Lamar? I guess when Lamar had to step in his rookie year, and obviously we were going to lose to the Chargers, so
yeah.
okay, maybe not as big as a heartbreak, but whatever. But then boom, Lamar wins MVP, and fuck, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry shows up to Baltimore, not as a Raven, as a Titan, and absolutely walks us down. Season over.
It was
And then
that game was AJ Brown. You guys got AJ Brown had two receiving touchdowns that game, I think.
Sure, but I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you
You got
saw
beat.
what
Yeah.
Derrick Henry did to Earl Thomas and the rest of his career.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bills, we did what we did versus the Bills, and then you can't forget Tyler Huntley. Can't forget Tyler Huntley almost winning a playoff game, and then he fumbles at the goal line versus Cincinnati. And then Kansas City, you got Zay fumbling at the goal line. You got Mark dropping this one last year, and then you got this game. You got this game versus Pittsburgh. Um, like I get it, and I'm glad most people get it. When what I mean by that, this is
Deep
it's
sadness.
Ravens fans. It's not like we know we have it better than other teams. Like we know that we've had a lot more success than other franchises, and like it's not like I'm glad. Like I don't think many people are like, "Wow, these Ravens fans are so spoiled." It's
No,
like we're not spoiled.
this isn't like I mean, relatively spoiled, yes, in the sense that your team is in positions to do things or to win big football games, opposed to a team like us or a team like the Falcons, who are rarely in those
Sure.
positions to go for glory. But yeah, it's the getting close, falling back down is harder than just being me and not being able to watch your favorite team play because you would break your television on a weekly basis.
And it's like in the fashion, the way the seasons end
Yeah,
year after year, the way
yeah.
it ends, like
Like
being Super Bowl favorites.
they're not. You guys, can't remember last time you guys got blown out in like a big game.
I mean, Tennessee was a pretty good ass kicking
Yeah, it was 5 years ago,
in that playoff game. Yeah. I mean, it
6
was
years
5 years
ago.
ago, but it's just it's sad. It's unfortunate, Devin. So yeah, being a Ravens fan is fun, and on top of that, or to add, just the last thing to add to that point is, like, as a Gator fan, it's way easier
Yeah,
to turn a game on Saturday and have no expectations. Hopefully we get a good bowl game. Like, maybe we make a bowl game. Hopefully, if not, oh well. Next new head coach, like whatever.
next new
I have no
quarterback.
expectations. So next new quarterback, beautiful. Thank you.
It's so
Next new
funny to
quarterback.
me.
I can't wait.
It's so funny to me that Lagway enters the portal and now the talks of FSU. Like, I hope he plays for FSU, and I hope he plays y'all because motherfucker's an absolute bum. There's 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 no revenge game. There's nothing. He's a dog shit. He should not have ever
No,
been a
yeah,
5 star.
no, yeah. Florida State is horrible as well. But just like a fan perspective, it's a lot easier being a Gators fan than a Ravens fan, just because I don't have to stress. Like, I almost like I might like I almost died watching this football game.
Sure,
I almost died. Dog's yawning. Shout out to him. Like, I thought I was gonna have a stroke. Like, just the back and forth and the back and forth and the
but
way
there's
it all ended.
yeah, no, it was. I'm not a fan of the Ravens, but super intense. Um, but there's that grass is always greener type of bullshit where I'd rather be a Ravens fan, and you'd probably still rather be a Ravens fan than a Commanders fan. So, um, here we go.
Yeah, yeah, but either way, it's like I wasn't even I'm not a Commanders fan, and I was more hyped for the Commanders last year than the Ravens, or
Sure.
at least more than you were.
Well, yeah, again, because
We're gonna lose.
like when you guys are playing well, I mean it's hard for you to have outlandish expectations. I I mean we got there off a fucking whim, dude. We were not. That was not supposed to happen. You guys are supposed to be there every year. We might not ever get there again.
We were supposed to be there, but I mean, more to get more into the game. 6 for 8, 171 yards, 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter for Lamar Jackson. I don't want to hear shit about Lamar Jackson or performing under pressure or getting shit done. This like, sure, this wasn't a playoff game, but this was a playoff game. This was
This was this
if you
like
lose, the
you guys
season's
have
over.
said every game's a playoff game, and in all honesty, all you guys had to do was win one of those fucking playoff games. You would have been fine. Um, this was legit. This was a single elimination. It's a
Like
playoff game.
technically speaking, it was, if we lost last week, Pittsburgh would have won the North. So last week is when it started. Versus Green Bay, it
Sure.
was where we have to play like the season's on the line, and we played like the season's on the line, and then we show up And obviously there were some periods where the Ravens couldn't get shit done on offense, and I mean there were periods where Pittsburgh couldn't get shit done on offense. So I'm not going to play that game and blame nobody. Can blame Lamar. Nobody can say sure he has choked in the past. The man showed up. The man had a shootout with I don't care how old motherfucking Aaron Rodgers, who was having fun. That motherfucking dog keeps yawning over here. I'm trying to bitch about the Ravens, bro. I don't care how old Aaron Rodgers is. You could be any quarterback, any age. They're picking apart that Ravens defense. They're just not gonna have a problem with it. So you better be able to show up on the other side of that ball.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Aaron played well, and like yes, like I mean, had the Packers lost, not the Packers, Jesus Christ, had the Steelers lost, it wouldn't have been Aaron's fault. I mean, it wasn't Lamar's fault that the Ravens lost, but it was both of the defenses' fault that both of those offenses were able to do something in the fourth. I mean, yes, the play to Likely was fucking insane, but those two throws to Zay were as perfectly drawn up as you could wish for them to be. The fucking who was that? Awuzie trying to plant a foot, lost it all. Well, honestly, I mean, he would have been wide open regardless because he fully bit on that route. But yeah, it did slip. I mean, yeah, it was a defensive diarrhea fest out there, but you guys had a shot to win it.
Oh, I mean, we apply zero pressure, and mind you, like one of those Zay touchdowns, Lamar had to dodge immediate like two people just storming at him face first, breaks the tackles, dives up Zay, absolutely beautiful. Like when I see plays like that, I'm like, okay, like no, this is like why Lamar's the best quarterback in the league. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I just said a quarterback that ain't in the playoffs is the best quarterback in the league, but it's shit like that. And ain't no other quarterback doing that. Josh Allen would be on the ground or running around for 30 yards.
Insane play, but fucking what a blown coverage that you got PQ on Zay in the middle of the fucking field with no safety.
Yeah, but then it happened again.
And then it happened. Well, I don't know what the fuck that play was, but that was sick. Everybody got crossed up, and then Zay was gone. That was beautiful.
Zay was gone, and then the play to Likely, the 4th and 7 play to Likely. I mean, the catch that he made over Jalen Ramsey. I mean, it's just it was like it's so obvious. Like it's so obvious to say like it was all drawn up for us to win.
Mm-hmm.
We got down there, did our thing, and Tyler Luke missed a 44-yard gimme. Which, like, yes, I would love for the Baltimore Ravens to fire him yesterday. Before he got to the locker room and took his shoulder pads off, I was hoping that he would be fired. And it's not even just he missed this kick. Like, well, first of all, it's like no, like yeah, you blew it, buddy. Like you got to go.
He did.
But also, and I probably don't even have to Google this or anything. Like I'm sure he's number one, but the amount of penalties just in kickoffs alone, where I mean he had won this game. It's like just so many times. I mean, I want to say it almost felt like he did it once a game. When we were able to score, it was like at least once a game he was sending it either out of bounds or not in the landing zone. Like not in the landing zone. Period. Not in the landing zone.
He definitely led the league in kicks short of the landing zone. This one he booted out of bounds. This game.
Yeah.
Just a ton of bullshit penalties. I mean, relatively decent place kicker, but this shit, man, this shit.
No, it's funny. I went back and watched the podcast when Tucker got cut, and we were pretty close to like saying a lot. We spoke a lot of shit into existence. I'm gonna just say that.
We probably
about,
said
how
that
good of a
the kicker's gonna come in.
how good
fuck
of a
shit up.
team we have, and the fact that they decided right now is we're going to take away a kicker who, yeah, maybe he's had his struggles on the field, and it's funny, you know what I said in that,
I don't know if he was
clip.
struggling off the field.
No, but you know what, in that clip I was like, hey, still no criminal charges. Hey, Devin, still still no charges.
None.
uh I'm trying to figure out what
Well,
happened. uh
his suspension was booted, and you guys uh, let him go. So
Well, we might need to bring him back because Tyler Loop, I don't want to see his face again. I don't care. It's like he's nowhere near as bad as like a Billy Cundiff, but he's got to go. John's got to go. Marlon's got to go. Awuzie for sure has got to go. Aloe Gilman, God, fucking please never walk into a Ravens facility again. Don't even come back to clean out your locker room. I'll do it. I'll clean out your locker. You stay. You stay wherever you are and fucking go. Likely he's gonna get paid. Apparently, he said in his shit that he wanted to be a Raven and continue, but bro, the money that's gonna be thrown in his face is ridiculous. It's gonna be
yeah, he's
ridiculous.
about to get. No, he's about to get back.
Super paid.
Um, I mean, shit. Gilman kind of helped y'all out a little bit. He made that. He made that play. He made a tackle. What play was that?
Oh, you mean what, the play where he sent Kyle Hamilton out for the rest of the game?
Well, he did do that.
Oh, okay,
He did put
okay,
his
yeah, yeah.
head
I was just
into
making sure.
Kyle Hamilton's head.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah. You texted me. You were like, "Yeah, I didn't see what happened. How bad's the Kyle injury?" I was like, "Probable concussion, 100% concussed." He was so fucked up after that.
Well, I just
Nah,
don't.
Gilman made an open field tackle on somebody.
Cool, that's great. Yeah, compared to the rest of our DBs, that's very impressive because Marlon Humphrey tackles the air. Marlon
Oh
Humphrey,
my god.
he's like a
Oh my
baby.
god.
When
He
my
said
kid wants
he's
uppies,
no. He's like a fucking. He's a whatever those people are called. Matador. He just go.
well, yeah, no,
I'm a
but it's like,
scoop.
but I'm talking like when he tackles, it's like he wants uppies. Like he's a baby. He's just like it's bad. He crab walks. Like it's just like Marlon Humphrey. And I've been saying this, and it wasn't even about like, oh, tackling or whatever. Cool. The man just sucks. Period. And what did I say?
Yeah.
What did I say? I say, yo, if DK can't play and Calvin Austin's coming back off of a off of a hamstring injury, and we can't stop them, we don't deserve to win. And I
Yeah.
still feel that even though we were in the position to win, it's like we still don't deserve. Neither of these teams deserve to be in the playoffs. I mean,
Fuck no.
I don't want to hear shit about the Pittsburgh Steelers and what they're going to do in the playoffs. We all know what they're going to do in the playoffs, and they all know that they were about a good kicker away from not making the playoffs. Uh,
And yeah, 100%. And that's the thing about like yes, you guys, the Ravens fans, have you guys are allowed to be upset because of just the way this game ended, the way a lot of your seasons have ended. But this season is nowhere near what prior seasons were like. Seasons when these were playoff games that were important misses and not um 8 and 9 fucking can I win my division type of games. Um yeah, like you said, both these teams don't deserve to be in the playoffs, probably first round exits, but at the same time, I've said this, it's a get into the playoffs and you have a shot type of year. Um, Honestly, a lot of these teams don't deserve to be in the playoffs. So if you guys were in, you could have done something. But
could have,
Mr. Loop,
could have. And I'm scared. I'm scared because like I want John Harbaugh fired now. Like I'm already seeing head coaches fired, multiple head coaches getting fired. Gannon, Morris, Carroll, they're gone. So I was like, Harbaugh? Question mark. Is he next?
the other thing I'm seeing is like people are like, oh, Harbaugh gets fired, he's going to be a top candidate somewhere else. I don't think the Ravens want to get rid of him. Go let him fuck up another team. Go see what he can do on the fucking Cardinals. Like, sure, please, someone else sign him. Like, 18 fucking years. Are you kidding me? 18 years.
Yes, 18.
What the fuck is 19 going to do for the Ravens? What is 20? What is 25 going to do?
And
It's
and
like Tom
and
Landry just extending a bunch of bullshit.
and I'm I maybe it's just the negative side of me, but I'm afraid of Lamar requesting a trade or
Mm-hmm.
wanting out. Now, here's the thing. I'm either thinking like I think it goes two ways. I'm either thinking way too much into it and he's like, "No, I mean, I want to stay. Like I prefer to stay in Baltimore. That'd be cool. Like we can obviously I want to make some changes. Like John can go, whatever. It's like that.
Yeah,
Or he's over it. But my whole thing is like, how do I put it? He has been over it before because of like money and wanting to get paid. Like, don't forget, like he requested a trade 2 years ago.
yeah,
Like, do you remember? You remember when he came out on Twitter? It was
yeah,
like, as of blah blah blah, I'm requesting a trade. It was, and we knew what it was for. It was to get paid. Um,
yep,
Now he is getting 31 million more dollars next year. Um, and I would say if it's not for like anything else, that's probably the biggest reason why he's gonna be a Raven. I mean, you're going from $43 million to $74 million.
yeah.
You know, you're or 40, yeah, 43 to 74. Like you're staying. I just think that will probably uh the other factors that'll play into Lamar wanting to be a Raven will probably just be, getting rid of John Harbaugh, bringing in some different pieces. Falale
That's
getting just sent to a Russian like prison experiment camp. Um, just
that's
something.
crazy. But that that that's the thing. It's like Lamar wants to be a Raven, and fuck, if Lamar wants to be a Raven and he wants John Harbaugh to be his head coach, and he has no issues with John Harbaugh being his head coach, then Lamar is wrong. And someone else needs to take ownership and fire John Harbaugh. Like, there is no reason for John Harbaugh to stay. Even if Lamar leaves, you don't want to start your next era with a 63-year-old jackass who hasn't been able to get it done in 13 years. So I, I don't see a world where it's beneficial for you guys to keep Harbaugh, regardless of whether or
Well,
not
no.
Lamar stays or goes. But
Well, and I think regardless of John, I think Lamar's gonna be a Raven. I mean,
that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah,
like
Lamar
Lamar
will be a Raven,
Jackson.
regardless.
And this whole like, well, Lamar wants to be in Miami. It's like, okay, first of all,
Nope.
no. Lamar, obviously, I'm sure he has said he would love to play in Florida or play in Miami, but that man does not want to go play for this Miami Dolphins team. We're not trading him to the Miami Dolphins. We're not doing that. We're not, yeah, no, we'll trade you to the Dolphins. And also, yeah, no, it's like this is the same thing as like, remember back in the day how many years KD was going to come be a Wizard? He's coming home. Yeah, he's coming. It's like,
Exactly.
no, he's not. He's like,
Every
he's
time
not.
KD was a free agent, it was like he wants to come home. I think he wants to come home. It's like nope, he doesn't want to play for that diarrhea organization. The Dolphins are horrible, regardless of where the hell they're located.
Yeah,
Tua
yeah.
also. Did you hear what Tua said?
No, what he
They
said.
were like, would you be open to playing somewhere else other than the Dolphins next year?" He was like, "That'd be dope. Fresh start. Get fucking yeah. Go play CFL. Get the fuck out of here. You're a bum."
Yeah,
I like
yeah. He's
Mike
out of there.
McDaniel's better be praying that Tua leaves. But um, Lamar staying. Harbaugh should go. He probably won't. Um, yeah, Tyler Luke
The,
will
the
probably still be the kicker.
I don't know. I mean, I would love for us to at least bring in some
For sure.
some type of competition. And what was I gonna say about Lamar? And the only because the only thing that was like, ooh, maybe Lamar will leave the post game conference. He was like, because first they asked him like the only reason I it worried me is because it's the same answer he gave about John Harbaugh. So it's either
Mm-hmm.
like just a PR move where it's like I'm not answering the question, or he's it's like I don't know. What I'm saying is they asked him like, "Do you want John Harbaugh to be your coach next year or whatever?" And he was like, because I think they had just asked him about the play or whatever, or the missed field goal. He was just like, I can't even like think about I like this is just crazy. Like I can't even believe that this just. It's like everything we just did and blah 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 blah. And then they ask him like, "Do you want John Harbaugh to be your head coach next year?" He's like, "I can't even think
Yeah.
about next year. I can't even think about next year right now." And then they asked him, they were like, "Oh, they've been saying some stuff. Do you want to be a Raven next year?" And he was like, "I can't even think about next year. I can't. I don't even want to think about next. I can't even think about next year
Yeah.
right
So that
now."
doesn't mean anything.
So I was like,
I mean,
"Oh, all right, but
obviously,
you're good."
he said he wants to be a Raven. He will be a
Yeah,
Raven.
yeah.
Like
Well, he said,
I don't think there's,
if
but
you
there's
remember his, oh, go ahead.
even we're outside of like this is right after the last game of the year. Even outside of that, it's still not a question that he would answer. Other than what the fuck type of question is that? Of course I want to be a Raven. Or John Harbaugh's our head coach. Type of question is that?
For
Like
now.
there's no good answer. Like what does he want to say? What could he say? He's PR trained. He's not an idiot. He's gonna say yes,
I
yes, and
don't,
yes.
I don't know. He went on Twitter 2 years ago and said, "I am requesting a trade from the Baltimore Ravens. Get rid of me."
Yeah, well.
So
And he's still a Raven, so
he is still a Raven, and I think he still will be a Raven. The 31 extra $1 million would probably help, but I think likely's gone. Marlon, I want him to be gone. Awuzie, Aloe, Falale out of there. Zach Orr, go. John Harbaugh for sure. Even Todd Monken, like, go. Get out of here. I mean, there
go.
was multiple times there's multiple times this year where it's just, oh, so we're gonna run the ball on like third and short, and Derrick Henry's not in the game. Smart. That's smart. Um, or we're
Like
gonna
you
make
guys
it
have been
super
running
obvious.
the same offense all year, and it's kind of fucking annoying. Because the one time you guys do run a fake pitch to Derek, Zay's 40 yards that way, wide open. Like just a little bit of fucking spice to this fucking team changes everything. A little bit of
Mm.
misdirection. The fucking keeper, Lamar finally held on to, took that bitch for 20, got called back for a holding. Like the one fucking like teams know what you guys are doing. If Derek's out there, he's getting the ball. If Keaton's out there, maybe, but he's small and weak, and he's gonna get 4 yards if he does get it.
See, my thing is, it's like Derrick Henry. I'm like, I obviously I don't mind Derrick Henry being in the game, and I don't mind a defense thinking Derrick Henry is getting the ball because you still got to stop Derrick Henry.
I know, but you guys, yeah, yes, but like a little bit of misdirection,
Something.
a little bit. Like the thing that this team did so well in Lamar's MVP years was change shit. You have every different option to cover, and you got to pick.
But if you
And
could just
instead, it's
imagine, if you could just
yeah,
imagine though, like Lamar Jackson having an actual offensive line and could be able to just drop back and read and just drop back, chill, throw, and then run if he wants to, if he or has to run. Like not just like, oh shit, there's immediate pressure. I got to make a play outside the pocket or else we're punting the ball. Like that's how the Ravens offense has been this entire year.
yeah. But then you look at that third down play where he's scrambling a little bit, and then has a lane to get the first down. and then tries to throw this dumb fucking dump pass to D Hop, who's obviously, I mean, clearly it's his fault too. He's standing there flat footed as a motherfucker. But Lamar's got to go. Something's got
He
to happen.
wanted D. Okay, first of all, the
I
back
know
angle.
he wanted D Hop to go. I know.
Lamar didn't have daylight. D Hop was the one that had the daylight.
I know, but Lamar had a first down.
I don't know. There was a safety crashing. There was a safety crashing hard. I don't think at first I
But
thought
no,
Lamar had daylight.
you're right. D Hop did have daylight. That's on him. But
But even besides that, I mean the play before the 4th and 7, immediate pressure. He had to run out of bounds or run around and chuck it. And then the 4th and 7 play, there was, I mean, when he threw it, I mean, there was somebody, boom, right here. As soon
oh
as
yeah,
he
he
got
was
rid of it, he was about to get lit up. I mean, or the amount of times that the ball was deflected by the line, it's just, I don't, it's
those are on
killing me.
Lamar though.
I know, but what the fuck is that?
I,
I,
I mean, Pittsburgh was really good about the late hands, super late hands, just getting hands up always. I mean, they batted down a bunch. One was a pick. Um, like wide open balls where Derek is in the flat or someone's in the flat just getting batted. So yeah, good job by them, but
but,
Lamar's got to fix that.
but you know what? You know why, like, none of that, like, the perfect thing is, like, none of that matters because we were
In
going
the
to
position to
win.
win.
We were going to win with a field goal. But no, instead we get to watch these Steelers go to the playoffs and get to sit here and wait to see what the Ravens are going to do with John Harbaugh. Uh, Mike Tomlin with his
Did
stupid
you?
kissing the camera shit. It's like, I guess, I guess y'all deserve it. Sure.
Tomlin don't deserve shit. He can fuck off. Um, did you see the ESPN? You saw the alert that I got? Did I send you that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it. I got it.
It said, yeah, I think everyone got double alerted about the game because ESPN made the alert, I'm assuming, and then sent it out right as the game ended. Um, Ravens reign in the north or whatever, and then the Ravens logo in the bracket, Steelers logo out. They had to resend it with the Steelers logo in there, which is pretty funny. But
Oh,
the Ravens won that football game.
I mean, they were. I'm sure they were rolling out the AFC North Ravens shirts. Like they were.
Oh, they were in like deep in the tunnel, dude.
Yeah. Oh, they were ready. They were okay. Ready? Okay. Almost. Okay.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Luke has about 400 fat women sitting on his neck, weighing that motherfucker down.
I, I don't know.
Scared
It's
shitless.
it's a shame. It's a shame, but